Welcome. And Zensa, hello. Let's see. Snoopwog, not feeling okay, says, somehow I'm still sick and waiting on a telehealth appointment. But new Keeban switches day today. Yeah, that's right, dude. Nice, nice. Oh, Repu, welcome back, dude. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. We've got a real stream for you today. We're making cables. So you'll get to see how the magic happens. Since it's not a secret. Just watching the bunny eat food. Oh my gosh, how much do you love that bunny, Quinn? Quinn is like so excited about the bunny. All she wants to do is just talk about it, which is correct and appropriately. It's like you're excited you get a new pet. It's like you have to. But I love that. Snoop, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, oh man, we did. What was it, Friday? Oh my god, we did so much work on Friday. The weekend really didn't get much chiller, so it's like it was still a lot of work. We kind of went from doing like an obscene amount of work on the Friday to not quite as an obscene, amount of work yesterday, but it was still a fair bit. The workshop. So I told you I was talking about like that we bought this racking. We set up this racking and like yada yada yada. Did I give the keyboard to the person? I don't know. I don't know. Which keyboard? Oh, the one that I made on Friday. Sorry. No, I did not yet. It's still here. They actually, that ad where it says, don't you hate being a short guy at 5'7" and the clothes don't fit? And I'm like, 5'7" is short? Yo, Mises, I feel that. I feel you, Mises. Quinn. I know, man. It's like it is. It's supposed to be. You're doing great. It's perfect. No problem. We have a thing. We have a thing at work. I think I've said this before on stream. We have a thing at work where it's like if you're not getting made fun of, that's when you have to be worried, right? Like it's like if you're not getting teased, it means nobody likes you. So it's like if you're getting teased and people are like, joking around and whatever. That's good. You're in, right? It's when no one's teasing you, then you're like, guys. Okay, hang on. This feels like we're on. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. It was like the same song 3 times in a row with remixes and stuff like that. Quinn. Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about, right? It's like we'll just be easy, right? Like Masari says, just be easy. I actually have nothing to open, unpack, or show you at the moment. So I think we're going to actually just dive right in. Is that okay? Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this GeoStream when you've got nothing to unpack or open? I actually have some things. So here, I'm like immediately going back on what I said. I have some things. Yo, Zero, what's up, buddy? Welcome. But I don't want to show them off yet because... it actually has to do with the 1K giveaway stream, so I'm excited. Oh, you know what though? Let's check this out. I'll show you this quickly, super quick, and then we'll. Oh my gosh, my Instagram just updated. Let's see. Hang on a sec. You guys are gonna check this out with me. This one. So this guy. We got a W. Boom. That's my first time. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I was like so stoked because you don't even want to know how many times I've entered on archetype raffles and I finally got my dub. So I was like, plus the cool thing is this blue seems like so rich and dark. I feel like it'll really match deep navy. If not bang on, then still pretty close. And I know it's like not technically supposed to be for deep navy, but I feel like it'll be pretty close. So I'm excited, and I love the little monocle. I think it's just like so cute. I think it's the best. So Juan asks, did anyone do anything productive today? I went down to the pier by my house and I had a nice long walk. Whoa, that's perfect. Juan, that's a fantastic day. Damn, they are janky. I don't know if they are. Like, are those like? I thought they were resin. I could be wrong. I don't know actually. Enter more than one cap. Yada yada yada. Mechanical. You were looking at like the lines to see if that's what if that's how they were printed. The layers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Gang's looking quite dapper. Yeah, so I don't know. A few folks were talking about it. But yeah, Janky, you could be right. And yeah, that's right. Something happened to his dog. So sad. But apparently, his puppy is like recovering, and they're all doing okay. Everyone's feeling okay now, which is good. I was going to join that artisan raffle, but I noticed too late. Yo, desk looking so clean. Oh my gosh, Snoop. I wish it was. I'm a little bit keeping the dirt on the outside of the frame. Dirt. There's a lot of things. I've got 2 sets of headphones, a roll of solder, my lens caps, a blade, my kit for making Gundams, 2 Gundams. All the stabs that I've taken out of boards recently are kind of sitting with their screws there because I haven't put them away. Oh, my remote for my lights, bottle of lube, and then all of my switch and like mechanical keyboard fixing stuff is like right here. So yeah. I'm so sorry. Very keen to see the messages to go. I was setting up my bunny all day and also making plans for a keep trade. Big eyes. That's fun. That's definitely fun. Snoopwog says, I'm the same. Very keen to see the messages to come. You know what? So what can and should happen is when the shop is cleaned up, there are shelves and shelves and shelves full of boxes and games, whatever. And we have 2 problems. Hey, yo, 106. Let's go. You heard me, Akigami. I've been chatting at you guys forever about this reno. It was, oh, we were doing the reno, and last year we did the reno, and this year we're renoing. You're still renoing. Okay, yeah, it's still happening. And the problem with the process is that they're just huge pieces of work. So in that regard, like for example, in order to get the basement done, I've got to do all the framing, and I've got to get like, you know, the insulation put in, and yada yada yada. So just like big jobs, and it just takes time. So so here's here, check out this channel. Sorry, that message just came. Check out this channel's films. I believed in and supported these folks before they started supporting me. So show them some love. Yes, agreed. Do that. However, I wanted that to have 3 messages, and it didn't. So I clearly set up Stream Elements incorrectly. Let's take a quick peek here. Stream Elements. Hey, Kevin. How are you, man? Chat. No, timers. Affiliates. Response message. Well, it says that it's got 3 messages, and yet only one of them popped up. So let's see. Here's the first one. So sorry. There's Hype, and here's Desk Hero. Oh no, the pressure's on. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kona's here, everybody. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. How do I build keys with Kona watching? Or how do I build cables with Kona watching me? So self-conscious. Oh my goodness. All right. So similar to last hey, Big Beat. So similar to last boy, I'm like pulling Gundams everywhere. Similar to the last time we did this, I'm actually going to put the mat backwards because this ledge doesn't really support having the fan in front of it, and I don't really want to have the fan back here. Hey, Koala. I was so happy when you said you have an affiliate. You know, guys, I'm so stoked that 2 things. One, so I have that message and it says, you know, check them out because I believed in them and supported them first. And I absolutely did. You know, I buy a ton of stuff from Desk Hero, from Gerald. Like, I knew Gerald before he started Desk Hero. You know, we work together, we go way back. So, you know, for me, it's like just like supporting a buddy. And Hype, I also bought from before I even started streaming or, you know, considering this whole thing about putting myself on the internet and doing things in front of other people. You know, that was like totally new. And I bought Hype keyboard stuff, and I buy into it and I believe it because I think it's great, not because of anything. And full disclosure, both Desk Hero and Hype, I don't get a kickback. So the only thing it does, yeah, I'm feeling a little less sore. Thanks, Koala. The only thing that using the affiliate links does is just show the people that, you know, I'm kind of broadcasting about, is that you guys appreciate what I do and that, you know, they should continue to support. Strictly from a prizes perspective, because I'm not taking any money, but I am accepting donations and stuff, but purely from a giveaway perspective. I don't keep anything, I give it all to you. So we're in full on Robin Hood mode. Okay, that being said, let's set up. I replaced the filter here in the old fan. That's a must do. Oh crap, you know what? I'm definitely gonna need another glue stick. I forgot my glue in the garage. I'm doing the unpacking while you guys are here. So Koala, I am feeling less sore, but I'll tell you, my forearms, I think my forearms ended up getting hit so bad because of that bike ride. Oh shit, I didn't even tell you guys. So yesterday, that was yesterday. So I was pretty sore in the arms because we did all that shoveling. And then yesterday I had to go and do some, I wish I could change my Twitch name to Deliver, but it's taken. Oh my gosh. Can you change it to something else? Like maybe like Deliver something, or like put like X's on either end of it, or like brackets or something. Yeah. Or underscores on both ends. Does that work? Or like Deliver underscore wow, or like Keebs or something like that. You could always do like Deliver Keebs maybe. I mean, you're not necessarily a Keeb person, but I don't know what a Keeb person. I don't think there's a criteria for having to do it. So a few things. These builds are actually kind of straightforward, but I was totally comfortable with it. So that works for me. That works for me. Yeah. Oh, so I wasn't saying. So I was supposed to go and I was supposed to do a drop off for some stuff. So I was meeting Loading, who's someone who comes and hangs out on stream every once in a while, and then I was also meeting another Randy, because I owed him the other Cole Krabba mat. Remember I had the Colk mat that I put down. Learning with Geo. Yo Static, how's it going, man? So we were gonna meet up, and I just told him, you know what, I'll bike to you, because it'll be like, that'll be my exercise for the day yesterday. And my forearms were already sore the day before because of like lifting and shoveling, whatever else. And I think they just got worse because of the bike ride I went on, because it was like 13.5 kilometers one way, and then 14 something on the way back. So it was like just about 30K, and it was like that was a pretty long bike ride. By the end of it, I was like, yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot out of the blue. So, anywho, it was a lot to just go from not really biking a lot to suddenly deciding to go for a 30-kilometer bike ride. What kind of bike do I have? I have a Cannondale Quick CX2. So it's a commuter bike. It's not like, it's not like oh shoot, hang on, I forgot. It's not a road bike, but it's still a nice ride, I would say. Can't wait to bike a Whistler. Yo, yeah, no kidding. Comfy for a longer ride. Very comfy. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Okay, so first of all, actually I forgot. So shout out to Big Beat. Who else is here that streams? Let's just see. Technically, actually, I know. So if you don't know, Quinn actually streams as well. She streams. Oh my gosh, celebs. And Rumi's here too. Hey, Rumi. How are you? Wave. So we've got. Hey, Sonic. Oh my goodness. So yeah, and Rumi streams WoW usually, or no, sorry, Quinn usually streams WoW, but I actually, her schedule and mine do not align, so I often miss when she's streaming. Okay. Thanks for shout out. No problem. Okay. So we'll get some solder, Kester solder, for sure. Only the good stuff, right? Okay. Oh, now I've got both of my good knives here in the office, and I probably shouldn't. So here's the thing. I call it my good knife because I'm using this. The reason why this is good though isn't necessarily because an Olfa knife is the best thing ever, but these the black blades are fantastic. So look, I know everyone has like nice knives or whatever else, but if you're just doing work and you need to like break these off and like have a new knife all the time that's constantly sharp, this is a fantastic thing. The silver blades are like okay, but the black ones are next level good. Like there's a huge difference, especially when you're working on finicky stuff like cables. It makes a big difference. Okay. So this is full scuffed already. So first things first, I forgot a glue stick, and I told you that. And second thing second, I actually forgot my clippers. Oh, Rumi. So definitely, if you want to get a cutter, so this one's actually, so this is this is Olfa brand. It's like not a big deal, but it's the thicker one. So I like that because you got a better grip on it. But specifically, honestly, get the black blades. So it's like Olfa-BB or something like that, and they're quite a bit better. Oh my gosh, Rumi, yeah, definitely get a box cutter. Super handy. And actually, these Westcott scissors I got, these are actually just from Costco. They came in a 3-pack with 2 big ones and a little one. They're fantastic. It's OLFA. Here, like this. Actually, let's get the link. I'll get you the link. Rumi, you are in the US, so let's find the proper link. Let's find the proper link. So I'll tell you, for me, it's just super simple when I get them from like Home Depot. So I'm gonna look for them so you get the exact ones from Home Depot, but just hang on. Olfa blade. Oh, do they not sell Olfa in the US? That can't be. Is that true? Okay, hang on. We're getting an Amazon link instead. hang on. Sorry. I'm scuffing it up. 1 second. So, no, sorry. Olfa knife. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so hang on, check this out. So this is .com. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Hey, Beige, how are you? Okay, where's my "you're gonna browse with me" button? Here it is. Okay, so this one up here. Okay, so this is the first link. So here, this is another thing too. I'm gonna show you something. Don't click on this, but I'm gonna show you something. Oh, there you go. Okay, Sonocore got it. So this is the link to actually buy it. Don't click on that link. Do not click that link. I'm gonna show you something. This link, now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take the link here. Let me show you. Cut. If I put it here, does it show up? Yes. So if you take this link and you see here how it says Amazon.com, right? This works for every link. I'm sure most of you know this, but just check this out. If you go to Amazon.com, if you're sharing a link with someone, you want to give them something, get rid of all the tracking information, because like, what do those people need it for, right? So what you can do is, so in here, just copy this, everything before DP, which is the product code, and then go past the product code and see here how it says ref. Basically everything past that, you can get rid of that too. And then basically just go here and you get basically a short code, and there might be a plugin or something. I don't know if that's actually true, but then you can paste this code here with all of the tracking and affiliate information pulled out, or leave it in if you want to support the person, like whatever, that's totally fine. But what you can do is you take it out, and that second link and that first link, if you can compare them, exactly the same, but it's just Amazon.com/DP/ and then the product ID, and that ID takes you right to the product page. So it's like really, really easy to share a code, and it doesn't look so gross when you're trying to send someone something, right? Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is these, which are the LBB 5B 18mm ultra sharp black blades. These are the blades to get. Yeah, because the stuff before DP, so honest to goodness, can I change this? So if you typed in, for example, this, let's take that last one there, Amazon.com DP and then B07, whatever else, that code, right? If I take that exact code and I put in Amazon.com / Aaron wants to share a link with you, and you all knew my name already, so I just doxed myself, but there you go. And then /DP / whatever, I imagine this link should still work. It does. So everything before DP is ignored, and everything after the / after the product code is affiliate information. So you can, it's built that way on purpose. And the reason why I know that is we spent a lot of time analyzing the way Amazon actually does link generation, and specifically the whatchamacallit, the way that they parse the link information apart. And we built our URL parser exactly the same. So there you go. Yeah, so you could actually put it in. You could do whatever you want. Like you can put something in like are you dumb? I just searched this on Google / DP / whatever, right? Yeah. You can also use the share icon on the product pic. I'm not actually sure if that gives you the big gross link though. So if I copy this link and drop it, so it gives me a few things. Like it gives me this CRM, yeah, but none of this is required. So if I take this off, then that's still the way I would do it. I don't know. Again, I like having the shortest URL possible, and that's generally why I do it. Anywho, that's a long blathering about just use the LBB5B. Like just use this, right? Yeah. Or sorry, get these knives, I should say. LBB5B 18mm ultra black. Agreed about short euros. Rumi, I got you. Anyways, there you go. Okay. So we are working on cables. Let's go back to that. Oh, right. What did I say? So actually what I need to do first is I'm going to... Two things. Yeah, short URLs are magnifico. Magnifico. Okay. I'm going to go get myself a glue stick and my good clippers because apparently I don't have them. And what is... Can I bring this out a bit? Yeah, just a smidge. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy waving at you. Okay, tinyURL such a good tool. There is the only problem. So Sonic, the only thing about things like tinyURL or Bitly or whatever is every time you use them, they add additional information into your either your cookies or your sessions or whatever else, or the fact that they just are tracking what you know or what you searched for or whatever else. There's enough things on the internet that know every single thing that I'm doing at any given moment that I don't need to just give one more, that extra bit of information. So Koala, we've got a few things. We have one cable like so, which is prepped up, and it's just a coil with black para and red Tech Flex on top. That's one of them. This will be a detachable with a aviator on it. Yo, Rogo8, thank you so much for the follow. And then we've got just a bunch of straight cables. So I'm gonna do all the straight cables first. This one is covered in MDPCX. I'm not sure if Kona's still here. Kona would be able, I bet you Kona would just identify this in 2 seconds. Although, look at this, he's gonna need to see it from the top though, because he needs to see the weave in it. Boom. If Kona's here, he'll get it right away. And if he doesn't, I'll tell you when I get back. So, yeah, this has got cream paracord underneath just to keep the shine through. This is actually quite nice. Here, I'll show you the weave there. Matches the solder mat. It is actually quite a nice cream, right? So, I'm going to bring up actually a sample of another one called, yeah, all of the carbon or like these like woven patterns do have the appearance of snakeskin a little bit. Yo, loading. What's up, dude? I was just telling everyone I met you on by bike yesterday. So I'm going to get a sample of another sleeve that actually looks pretty similar to this, and I'm going to get my clippers and I'm going to get one more glue stick, and I'll be right back. Hopefully you guys are good to just chill for just a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's get my power bar too, which I just keep tucked away now. Okay. Right back. I'll be right back. Keys. Here we go. Okay. Sorry. Jude doesn't need a BRB screen. Probably do need a BRB screen, actually. I probably should get one. So, here, check this out. Let me ask you an opinion, I should say. I brought up some samples. You guys want to help me with something super quick? Tools. Hey, Lambs Tech. Hello. Oh my gosh, gave you guys the big nose shot. Yikes. Okay, so we've got this cable here. Here's what I want to show you. I'm looking to get something that's like a real cream color, right? This one for me is still the winner, right? For me. Here's another option though. If I take this cream, what would be like your way to do a blue raspberry wiring? Cream? Big eyes. Nice Ken. Easy Ken. Oh gosh, I forgot my lighter too. My goodness. What kind of scuff stream is this anyway? Terrible. Okay, so actually, which one is like closer to a cream? I almost feel like this one is. Tell you the truth. And yet, then I'm kind of like, these are both clear, right? Yeah. I almost wonder if we can do a triple. I like coffee cream. The first one. This one's still creamier? Yeah. I'm curious what happens if I do this. This is not getting better. This part. The problem is it looks okay on camera. Hey, Warthog. What everyone looks like the color of your mat. Yeah. Well, this one's very creamy. It's like a beigey yellow. So I feel like I feel like from far away, this one is going to have the appearance, like a better appearance. This one's not bad as well, but look at it up close. It's kind of messy, isn't it? And that's because the liquid, this one here, the base layer MDPCX, is like that gold with clear. This one actually works better for me, I think, in terms of just being like a cream. What do you guys think? Side by side, what are your thoughts? This one's looking more yellow. This one retains more of the white, doesn't it? I feel. Okay, let's try this. Let's take the liquid gold. Let's drop it on top of the white. Pull it. Okay, hang on. That's a smart idea, Sonic. Okay. That's true. Let's do a pull. Let's do a pull. Pull. Okay, question. Which is the creamiest? You heard me. Oops. So we'll call this cream under liquid gold. Oops, liquid gold. Or what's this one called again? White gold? White gold. This is going to be cream under white gold. So start pull. Okay, is it a beige color? Okay, so this is if like which is the creamiest? Let me show you. Cream under. So this is cream under liquid gold. This one. I'll put it on the right. And this one is like white gold, but you really get a lot of that sort of V carbon fiber-ish sort of snakeskin look, whereas in this one you don't. The only thing I'm worried about is that this one here on the right, this is the liquid. This one you're getting a lot of reflectivity because of the light. However, even without it, you'll notice it's quite yellow, isn't it? Whoop. Anyway, so yeah, and then the other thing too is this is often why too when people are like, I'm looking for a cable to match my keycaps. Well, here, let me show you something. So let's say you've got keycaps, right? Okay, let's say you've got keycaps. This is yellow. I understand it's bright yellow, but just stay with me for a second. When you bring these under the camera, right? Look how much more light reflects off of MDPCX compared to the keycap. Like you get the shadow, but look at how reflective the surface of the plastic of the PET compared to ABS, right? Right? I want a cable to match my keycaps. It will never match your keycaps. The plastic reflects light differently, and light is like how you see, right? So the amount of like luminosity in how much you get back from the material makes a huge difference, right? Like it's never going to match. It's never going to match, but it will be like thematically, but I want a cable to match my keycaps. Hey, Mango, congrats on the sale. Congrats on the sale. I'm so sorry my buddy did not go for it, but congrats on the sale. Anyways, so oh yeah, loading. Like, and dude, like even when I do like someone orders something on the website, half the time I email them, I'm like, are you sure you want that? Like, my opinion, this might look better, yada, yada, yada. We really try to do it like as personal as possible. Now, who asked if I'm the only one making keycaps? I think it was Cream on. Oh, everyone voted this one better. Wow. Okay. Well, now we know. Good. That was the recommendation I made to another person. Somebody asked, are you the only one making cables at Dispatch? I can't remember who it was. Sorry, everybody. Share cable making matches. How's it going? Okay, I'm sorry, I can't remember. Anyways, hey Sinbek. So the answer to that question is yes. I am. So that was the longest yes ever, but yeah, it's the that's how it looks. See, here's the other thing too, is if you put like, so this, let me show you. Let's see, is this actually white or cream? Let's take a peek. Okay, this is pretty subtle. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it. One of these para, and again, this is because of lighting. One of these paras is cream, and you sad stare to the color. Yeah, Rumi, totally. One of these paracords are cream, and the other one is white. Which one is cream and which one is white? It should be like fairly obvious. Here, let me do that. A little bit of shadow, and you can get it easier. Which one is cream and which one is white? Top is the longer one. Cream on the left. Yeah, exactly. Correct. This is cream. This is white. It's pretty subtle though, right? Okay, watch this. Check this out. This is... Okay. I just want to make sure I got the material right. This is clear TechFlex. Clear, right? Cream on the left. Yes, correct. You're all correct. Here. This is kind of mangled, so this is going to be a bit of a tough comparison because you're going to notice how mangled the cover is. But just hang on a sec here. Okay. Now watch this. So I'm going to do them in the same order as last time, right? Because you can see which cable is longer. So I covered this with clear TechFlex. What happened? You can see here, you can see which one is poking out, but look. Now what? Clear? Or did it totally color it to the point that you can't really tell the difference? Right? The light, and it's the light. It's how reflective, right? So the problem is, oh, actually loading, you say this one is now the creamiest, like compared to this one? This one's the creamiest. Check this out. This is interesting too. So yeah, it did become harder. I agree. And the light reflecting is totally what did it. And everything you're saying is right. It's like light cream. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Let me show you one more thing. I mean, we're doing cables, so I'm just whatever, right? This is all nonsense, but at least now you can see where the nuance is, right? When you're doing up a colorway. It's all just thematically accurate. This almost turns brown, doesn't it? But it's quite gold when it's unsleeved. Right? Pretty close, pretty close. It's gold. I know it's gold, but like the light reflecting affects it so much because watch this. Look how gold it is with the light off, right? It's like almost brown, right? Anyway, okay. It's all nonsense, you guys. None of this matters. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh my God, are you actually serious? I forgot my helping hands. Okay. Okay. It's okay. We can do this without. Where is my little bag of goodies? Where is my little baggie of goodies? Here it is. It's okay. That's what we have a mat for. Hey, KC, what's up? Process and what? Oh, good. Yeah, and again, everybody, like when you order something, just say, hey, can I see a sample before I check out? Or hey, Gio, you know, kind of whatever. And you can do it even on stream. Like you can be like, hey, you know, Gio, I'm looking to get into buying something. Oh, what happened? Oh. I'll just do up a sample for you anytime. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. Yeah, I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good. Okay. You got rainbow cables? Dude, do I have rainbow cables? Hey, I'm walking here. Right? Do I have rainbow cables? Let me check this out. So first of all, we love rainbows. Ta-da! We love rainbows. Okay. Ta-da! Please keep doing the please keep doing the New York accent. Is that the same case for XLRs or no? So loading with XLR cables, right now I'm only sleeving in MDPCX. You can either get medium or small diameter. The medium will end up with a more collapsed weave because it doesn't have to expand as much to get over. And the small weave will expand more. The small weave will expand more because when you open it, let's see here. See how the weave expands? You can see through it more. So when you put a smaller diameter sleeving around a thick cable, like an XLR cable, then it has to expand a lot. And then there you go. Snoopwog, I actually have a bunch of things in the shop. So hang on a sec. Pride Month, yes. I have this cable, which I've made in the past. I'm going to photograph this as well. Then I also need to, I've got another request for a flag I didn't know even existed. But it was raised up to me by someone for, there's a lesbian flag apparently, and then it's like all these different shades of like red and pink and whatever else, which is I think it's going to look fantastic. So I'm going to make a cable there. It's got like 6 or 7 transitions in it, so we should be able to get 2 or 3 coils per color. So that'll be a bit of math to figure that out, but it should be okay. And then yeah, we've got the rainbow one, which is on the website. So I'm going to have like rainbow, the trans flag, this lesbian flag, which I didn't know about, which is going to be fantastic. And then, yeah, I would throw down some coin for the bi flag cable, blue, purple, pink. Blue, purple, pink. I didn't even know. Eve, take a peek through the para options if you can. And then, yeah. So, one stupid question: do coiled cables come already coiled, or do you do them yourself? I coil them, and you receive them coiled, but I have to coil them. We use a heat treat process with 2-stage heating and reverse coiling, and it seems to keep them very tight. So they don't move if you jiggle them, shake them, whatever. If you pull on them and like literally stress that, sorry, Ithrak, I did see your question before. Just give me one sec. If you pull on them and actually stress them, yeah, you're gonna pull the coil out. But from any like regular use or like shaking around or whatever, they're gonna keep their shape, really, really nice so you can stay on the desk. There you go. I wish Geo can jiggle, wiggle, pull, and tug me. Frank and Sussy? Dude, it's only 8 o'clock. Any cable manufacturers for keyboards, they coil them? Yes, true. But in order to get the sleeving over in the colors that you would want, I have to sleeve them and then coil them myself. Thank you for explaining. Pros get one of those XLRs. Blue? Yeah, blue, 100%. And I've got blue sleeving in stock, so you're good to go. Snoopwog says, my money, jiggle, jiggle. I've tried coiling cables myself and can't get them to stay uniform. Any advice to prevent them from uncoiling? I swear they're super tight and heat treated well, but no dice. Snoopwog, one of the best things you can do is reverse coil them. So coil them one way. So what we do, so in order to get this one to show up the way that it is, they're actually coiled the other way. So the sort of this extension here on one side of the pocket, the extension on one side of the coil is actually facing this way. And then I coil it around the rod, keep everything in place, tie it down. And then once it's heat treated and cooled fully, I take it off and then I invert it and I coil it the other way. And that it doesn't change the direction, like it doesn't change it from, let's say north facing to south facing, but it does change it from clockwise to counterclockwise. See what I mean? Sounds like a lot of work. It is somewhat work. I wonder who I can pay to do this for me. Frank. Oh my gosh. Frank, you have a sponsor. Okay. Anywho, here's the thing. So I forgot my helping hands. I'm going to try to do this. Reversing the coil always gets me confused with the direction to coil. Yeah, Rogue, 100%. That is a thing. 1 second. I just don't want leaving my iron on hot here. I'm just going to tin it just a bit. But yeah, like I said, the thing to remember is it's not going to invert the direction of the coil, but it will invert the rotation. And I'm not sure if that actually helps or not. It's whether or not you want to put it under or over the wire that you're coiling it onto. Sorry, the rod that you're coiling it onto. That's the trick. Okay. In the meantime, let's see what we can do here from a preparatory perspective. Like this one is not behaving. There we go. Frank, have you been drinking? What are you doing? What are you doing? Literally what? This guy is like, yeah, super sus tonight. I don't even know. And then like, so you see Frank on someone else's stream and he's like, yo, you're giving me such you're like yada yada rod and coiling around your thing. And then you go on, then you go on Frank's stream and he's like, yo, Gio, how's it going? How's it going, dude? How's it going? How's your night going? How is it? Okay, everybody. Let's just work on 14 custom anodized F1s here. I'm Ina Mushiki. Welcome. Thank you for coming out. But it's like, then he goes on, someone else. He's like, yo, buddy, let me coil myself around your rod. Yo, Gio, how's it going tonight, Gio? Gio, how you doing? How are you? Like, so chill, right? Okay, Hammer, is that not true? Like this, Frank. FC, what's up? What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, so many celebs. Frank, please, can you shout everybody out, including yourself? Hang on, I'll shout out Frank, and if Frank shouts out everybody else. Jeez. I'm like, thank you. Okay, so obviously you all know Frank streams because I was just talking about when you stream Frank, but please go and follow Ina Mushiki. And anyone else that Frank is shouting out, you should be following as well. Because they're all amazing people. Including Bobby. I mean, Hammer Brother. Damn it, Bobby. If you don't follow Batman, how will he save you? Agreed. 100% true. 100% true. Okay. This no helping hands thing is going to be stupid. So let's see what we can do here. We'll see if we can rescue this or if I've got to go back out to the... Oh my gosh. Anyone? Okay, thank you so much for following Frank. Also, seriously, you guys, Frank is pro, okay? So make sure you hit that guy. Appreciate the feedback. Ended up with a left coiled cable instead of right. Yeah. And Rogue, actually, that direction, like I was talking about, the clockwise versus counterclockwise is what's going to give you the direction, not the over under, or not the way that you actually coil it onto the rod. So there you go. Excellent. Glad that you did it. In terms of the how to keep the coils tight, reverse coiling is absolutely going to get you there. And I can show you that in 1 second as well. Hang on. Show you that as well. So for me, I really like to, and I've talked about this before, I like to really clean up the para, keep it nice and tidy, nice and trim. Please saying tight rod. Please keep saying tight rod and coil. You got it. You got it, Frank. Okay. Now when you're coiling your tight rod into my coil, I don't know, something like that. Anyways. Yo, hype. Thank you so much for gifting the sub to Frank. Whoa. So if you put, for instance, white sleeve on a colored cable, will it mute? That's exactly right, Eve. Yeah, totally. You get that sort of. So actually the rainbow cable, which I showed you guys, is very, very bright, sort of like super, super bright, neon colors, but it was wrapped in white Techflex, and then it kind of muted the whole thing to that sort of soft pastel result that you saw. Right. Now this would be better if I had a little bit of fire, but unfortunately I don't have the thing here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Neither of you were subbed? You guys call yourselves my friends? I don't even know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you. Okay, here we go. A few things. For any of you also, if you are anywhere located in the LA area, there's going to be a huge meetup for Keeb Life, which Frank is organizing. Inomoshiki is organizing, along with a few others. And yeah, highly recommend you check it out. Okay, here's another thing too. Hey, Bunny, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, here's another thing. I'm giving away all my secrets, you guys. There's no secrets here. Here we go. So, when I'm trimming the ends here, that is approximately maybe 3/8 of an inch. Okay. The reason why I'm doing that is I want the core, and that there are 4 cores inside of this wire. Okay. I want the cores rather to stay pliable. If they're too short, yeah, that's right, Beige. But there's quite a few Americans on stream, so I'm not doing the conversion. I would say that's also about 4.5 millimeters. So if the wires are cut too short, then what'll happen is they'll be too close to the shielding and the jacket on the outside of the sort of the package that you've got here in these 4 cores. They won't bend properly, and it'll be really hard to strip the outside. So you leave them a little bit long to start, then you trim back the PVC jacket as far back as you want, and then tin them and then clip them to length. That's what I've noticed works out the best for giving you enough surface area to work with without having to sort of sacrifice the pliability of the wire. Now, in this particular case, the outer wires, and then I'm talking here about the black and red wires for me. In this particular case, what I would do is the black limo, this one, dude. This is actually, I know that it's actually funny because we've been carrying these for a little while now, but you'll notice that a few other vendors are kind of jumping on the 0B train. Mad love to all my fellow cable makers. I just think it's cute. There's a lot of like fanfare going on the internet right now. But these small, people are like SMOL, people are typing the small cables, are getting a fair bit of attention. This is just a 0B Limo cable, about, let's say, 3/4 of the diameter of a 1B. So about a quarter size down, but it is quite a bit more narrow. And when you look at the diameter of the cable as well, hey, Beige, thanks for the 100 bits, dude. You end up seeing that it actually matches the diameter of the cable quite a bit more closely. So it's nice. It's really nice. The 0B diameter is super nice. So another thing to watch for too is when you're melting the, oh, here, do we get a better view here? A little bit. Okay. Small, so cute. Yeah, it's like that. If you look for it, you'll see it. You'll see it now that I mentioned it. When you actually are heating up the wire to put the solder um, on the cores here, you might notice that the PVC jacket actually melts back just a smidge. And that's not necessarily bad, but you have to account for that when you're soldering. Otherwise, you're going to end up melting it too far back, and you're going to end up with an issue. So two cable makers who I actually really respect are now, like I said, pumping the 0B size. One of them is Voxel Mods, and the other is Keep Stuff. So for you Europeans, Keep Stuff is probably the way to go. And Vox offers what he calls not a limo, which are sort of knockoff is probably the wrong word, but they are like they're not made by Limo, so. They're another push-pull connector that looks like a Limo, but isn't. There we go. Are you getting the rose gold version for that too? Rumi, I'm getting a rose gold version Limo, yes. There's a few people that have been asking for them. I'm bringing in one sample. And that's it. Generic push-pull connector? Yeah. No. And it's still like, I mean, it's still a push-pull, and it looks like a Limo. The difference between Limo and not is the material. So the Limos are made out of brass, and I'm pretty sure the Nota Limos are made out of aluminum. So it's not bad. It's just different. It's just different. So this is actually, so these, I need to actually trim back a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, that was just a little bit too close. Sorry. This isn't doing any, oops. It's not doing you guys any good anyway, seen from the side. Hang on a sec. Okay, so now, with everything trimmed back, and again, when I'm explaining things, it goes slower. I've decided not to transfer to new role, so I'll be jobless for at least a month. Oh my gosh. Well, beige, there you go. So when you're back, now here you've got maybe a 1/4 inch or so. And you'll see very, very small amounts of wire actually exposed here. And the reason for that is we want to connect it to this guy, right? And we don't want to have a lot of wire sticking over and potentially bridging the contacts on the connector itself, right? Okay, so once again, we're just going to stick this through here. We're doing this like sort of the DIY way without an actual helping hands, which is dumb, but here we go. One sec. Okay. And then what you're left with basically is this.
So you have your 4 contacts soldered in, shiny joints, no exposed metal, nothing touching. You look at it on edge, the joints are super flat. Right? Like this is what I'm looking for when I'm trying to make it, you know, perfect, right? So yeah, basically check for that. And again, you know, I'm not going to tell you this is unique or special or different. This is just how we do for everybody. So everyone gets the same caliber of work, and it's not a thing. The USB-Cs are quite a bit more, and there are images of other makers' work on the internet, so you can go and find it. And like I say to people as well, you only tin the wires, not the contacts. I tin both, Rogue. Sorry, you just missed it. So for example, the USB-A here is already tinned, and I'm just gonna tin the wires now and then whatever. So yeah, there are other makers' work on the internet, and I encourage you to open up cables that I've made if you're interested in checking or whatever and comparing the work. Oh, Rogue, dude. Oh, all good, my man. For me, I'm small enough that I can take the time to, you know, do it this way. I'm sure there's other people with much higher volumes that maybe do not. And yeah. I'll take that as a sort of the nature of the beast in terms of not having as many demands on my time at the moment. Relatively speaking. I mean, I'm busy enough, but okay. So again, when you're tinning the outer contacts, the black and red wire, when you're trimming them rather, they can be a little bit longer. So you trim them less than the middle contacts. And let's see here if I can get this to go. I just learned lots of the past 20. There you go. I'll be out of business before you know it. Okay. So again, the amount of time you spend heating the jacket is going to matter, because you don't want to melt too much of that PVC. The only thing I will say too is don't do this without a helping hands. I absolutely, if you plan on trying this on your own, by all means do, but 110% get yourself a helping hands until you kind of know what you're doing. I've just tried starting making cables and have lots of questions. I'm trying not to be annoying. Rogue, 100% go ahead and ask as many questions as you like. Being a cable maker is not about technique, in my opinion, or approach. It is about logistics. So I'm not really worried. You know, like Kona. Kona is in chat as well, as is Voxel on occasion. Watching this makes me want a new cable. Yo, Randy, I got you. So, you know, those guys have been in chat, and they've always been really kind and helpful to me as a newcomer as well. They've been in the space a little bit longer than I have. And, you know, the cool thing is that, you know, they've always said this is, you know, a new approach or a strategy or something to make your cables better or whatever. They've always been really open about that. Ithrak, I haven't forgot about your rose gold question. Just one sec. And in that regard, I have no problem passing along any information forward as well. How many arms are needed for helping hands? I need 2 is my ideal. Personally, Rumi, I like, there's a few models online that are like 2 little claws and then a T-bridge that they're connected to. I don't like those ones. I like the ones that have like flexible, bendable arms. And yeah, that works out much better for me. Also, when you're soldering cables, I would do the middle 2 contacts first, moving the black and red wires out of the way to try to get the cleanest contact you can, either the white or the green first. There you go. Commissions. Yeah, there you go. And a Washu, just so you know, those commissions are for keyboard builds, not for cables. If you're looking for cables in particular, dispatchcables.com is the place to go. With all your tiny soldering and model building, you never think about getting a hobby light. Oh, Infinite! I have one in the shop. I have two actually, and they've got a ring light and then a magnifier in them. But I don't bring it into my office because it's like a whole second thing. And also having the hobby light here would obstruct the view of the camera, I believe. Is there a cable that has USB-C at both ends? Yeah, just order it USB-C both ends, and then you're good to go. I know I'm in the way here. Just one sec. Sorry. Okay. And again, we're trying to keep as little exposed wire as possible so that the PVC jacket comes right up to the end. Sadly, no 3.1. Actually, dark mode, funny that you ask. I had Code Coffee Code. What day is it today? Sunday? Is Lauren not streaming? And they actually asked, you know, they're like, oh, my webcam broke. Can you get a 3.1 connector? And I looked into it and I can get a 3.1 connector. The problem is I don't have 8-core wire, so I'd have to order some. And there you go. Okay, so here's a bit of a thing. So check this out. We've got a little bit of the para frayed in there and stuff like that. What we would do is we'd fill that with some glue, and then look how far back the connector is going to come here. So it's going to be all tucked in, super duper stable when we put the glue in there, and then whatever. But first, we're going to test this out. So just double check that everything is in the right order so that you're not like accidentally frying something. And we'll get a board with a more readily available PCB. I was like, do I want to take a chance on a Galatea? No, let's not. Okay, so we're going to take this, plug it in like so. And plug this into my mode 80. We're listening for it. Did it light up? Yeah, Karen, that's exactly it. The only thing about that is it doesn't work. So I can't test if the data lines are working